When people ask me what it's like to foster and adopt children, I often pause, because the truth is, it's hard to capture in just a few words. The best way I can describe it is this: our journey has been an adventure, one filled with challenges, heartbreak, and incredible joy. Over the years, our family opened its doors to nearly 200 children. Some stayed only for a night, others for months, and a few for years. Each child brought their own story, their own struggles, and their own light. In the end, we were blessed to adopt 8 children permanently, a sibling group of 3, another of 4, and one child who came to us alone. But before those adoptions, there were countless stories. Some were heartbreaking, some inspiring, and all unforgettable. I remember one young girl, around 17. Her father was a respected professor, but behind closed doors, he was an alcoholic and an abuser. He molested her, and one night, in a fit of rage, he punched her so hard he broke her jaw. She came to us carrying not just physical wounds, but emotional ones that would take years to heal. Then there was a little boy, no more than 6, whose relative had tried to stab him. Imagine being that young and already living in fear of the people who are supposed to protect you. We also welcomed a family of 4 sisters who had been severely abused. Their trauma was so deep that eventually they had to move to another home. As much as we loved them, it was no longer safe for the other children in our care. Saying goodbye to them was painful, but their safety had to come first. One of the hardest cases we experienced was a baby who stayed with us for 3 years. She suffered from reactive attachment disorder, a condition that made her unable to form emotional bonds with others. Holding her, feeding her, caring for her, yet never receiving the warm gaze or smile that most babies give back. It was heartbreaking. It taught us how deep trauma can reach, even in the very youngest lives. And then came the children we would eventually call our own. All 8 of them were born addicted to drugs and alcohol. From their very first moments of life, they were fighting battles no child should ever face. Doctors had very little hope for their futures. 2 of the youngest, twins, were diagnosed with cerebral palsy. We were told they would never walk, never talk, never live the life other children could, but we refused to give up. Through years of therapy, patience, and love, those twins have defied every expectation. Today they are ballerinas. They dance, they walk, they talk. Sometimes we joke, they talk a little too much. Their story is a reminder that limitations are not always final, and love can open doors where doctors see none. Looking back, I realized that every child who entered our home, whether for a day or for a lifetime, left an impact. They taught us resilience, they taught us patience, and most importantly, they taught us that family isn't just about blood, it's about bonds, wholesome bonds that last forever. Our journey has not been easy. It has been filled with sleepless nights, endless appointments, emotional challenges, and moments where hope felt far away. But it has also been filled with laughter, growth, triumphs, and miracles we never thought we would see. So yes, it has been an adventure, and if you ask me whether I would do it all again, my answer would be simple: absolutely yes, because every child deserves a chance. Every child